was always wondering, why do you call your show Strut? What means Strut to you?
It's kind of a strange question because for me, I like double meanings. I had a show called Slang, and it was about words. But Strut is about a kind of energy that comes from urban living. People who like to be proud of themselves and enjoy being looked at. It's like someone who walks into a room and says, "Here I am." Strut is like how you present yourself.
Okay. So, what's the show about? You showed the same Strut show in New York too.
Yeah.
In February, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah. I have this philosophy that is becoming more and more apparent that a good thing should be shared, and this is a good thing.
Okay. Why is the material you're working with rubber? Are you a fetish guy? Do you go to fetish shops and make some spanking and stuff like that?
Like the opposite
like
of
a British guy, like the British guys, huh?
Yeah.
I should do that, but you know, I haven't had enough time to go into the fetish places. But the rubber is just a cheap material that comes from. It's free, and anything that's free I use because I don't have the kind of money that would make it apparent that I could just make art and then let it sit there. So basically, I went to school to learn about art, but everyone says when you go to school, you should unlearn everything they've taught you, and you reinvent yourself. So I'm trying to reinvent this material.
Do you like this work? I heard you have a piece to it.
I have a piece of it in our apartment, so I also like it, because otherwise I wouldn't have it in the apartment.
You're kind. You're on film now. You have to say this because it's going to last forever.
Of course.
Do you take your ideas from traveling and talking to people, drinking?
Yeah. It's funny you should say that too, because a lot of times I don't know what I'm going to do until maybe some years later, how it affects me. I don't think of it immediately, but like now we're here and I'll go back to New York, and maybe a year later it will be important to make something about this time. But it's hard to say. But traveling is important to me because I compare myself to other things.
When I saw your work first a couple of years ago, I was always wondering what is he? Is he a painter? Are you a painter?
Yeah, I'm a painter who's a drinker. So that makes me a painter.
Drinking makes you a painter.
Next question.
All my best painters were drinkers. Bill Jackson, Pollock, all those guys are good drinkers.
They're all drinkers?